Is Marneus Calgar the strongest chapter master? Within the grimdark of the 41st millennium, the chapter masters of the Adeptus Astartes stand as paragons of martial prowess, strategic brilliance, and the unyielding devotion to the Emperor's cause. Among these legendary warriors, few names carry as much weight as Marneus Calgar, the chapter master of the Ultramarines. His deeds spanning centuries of warfare have cemented him as one of the most formidable leaders in the Imperium. Yet the question lingers among Warhammer 40K enthusiasts: was Marneus Calgar truly the strongest chapter master? To answer this, one must delve into his achievements, compare his capabilities to those of his peers, and analyse the broader context of his leadership within the Ultramarines and the wider setting of Warhammer 40,000. Marneus Augustus Calgar's rise to prominence was not merely a matter of inherent rank, but a testament to his unparalleled skill in battle and leadership. Born on Macragge, the homeworld of the Ultramarines, Calgar distinguished himself early, earning honours in countless campaigns before ascending to the position of chapter master. During the First Tyrannic War, Calgar orchestrated the defence of his homeworld against the largest Tyranid invasion yet seen. Though the Ultramarines suffered catastrophic losses, Calgar's tactical genius ensured the destruction of the Hive Fleet, a victory that reshaped the Imperium's understanding of the Tyranid threat. Once again facing the Tyranids, Calgar led a coalition of Space Marine chapters to halt another major Hive Fleet, demonstrating his ability to coordinate forces beyond his own chapter at the Siege of Ikar IV. Serving as one of the key commanders against Ghazghkull Thraka's war, Calgar's presence bolstered Imperial resistance in one of the most brutal conflicts of the era at the triumph of the Armageddon Wars. Against the Chaos Lord Umkar the Reborn, Calgar fought in single combat inside a collapsing starship, an engagement that showcased his endurance, combat mastery, and sheer willpower, surviving the Battle of Macragg's honour. These feats alone solidified Calgar's reputation as a warrior of near unmatched capability. But to determine if he was truly the strongest, his abilities must be weighed against other legendary chapter masters. The galaxy of Warhammer 40,000 is home to countless warrior kings, each possessing near mythical prowess. To fairly assess Calgar's standing, one must consider some of the most formidable contenders. The Great Wolf of Fenris is a living legend. Logan Grimnar, having led the Space Wolves for centuries with a mix of brutal efficiency and cunning tactics, his rivalry with the Inquisition, his defiance of Imperial authority when necessary, and his battlefield dominance, particularly against Magnus the Red, highlights his ferocity. While Calgar exemplifies discipline and calculated warfare, Grimnar thrives in raw, unrelenting savagery, making it difficult to declare one superior to the other in a direct comparison. Commander Dante, the oldest living Space Marine, has battled for over 1,500 years. His leadership during the devastation of Baal, where he united multiple Blood Angel successor chapters against Hive Fleet Leviathan, stands as one of the greatest defensive victories in Imperial history. Beyond martial skill, Dante's endurance and suffering under the Black Rage adds layers of complexity to his strength. In terms of experience, few match him, yet Calgar's broader strategic influence across the Imperium may grant him an edge in overall significance. The Grandmaster of the Dark Angels, Azrael, is a master of deception and precision warfare. His leadership extends beyond mere battlefield command as he navigates the mysterious and often treacherous legacy of the Fallen. While not as widely celebrated as Calgar, his ability to wage war on multiple fronts, both overt and covert, demonstrate a different kind of strength, one rooted in patience and subterfuge rather than overt military dominance. As the master of the Salamanders, Tushan embodies resilience and self-sacrifice. His duel against the Orc war boss Zogwart, where he took a power claw through the chest yet still triumphed, showcases his indomitable spirit. Though the Salamanders are fewer in number, their chapter master's personal valor is beyond question. That said, Calgar's larger-scale strategic influence gives him a more pronounced impact on the Imperium's survival. Though not a chapter master in a traditional sense, Haldor Drago leads the Grey Knights as their supreme Grand Master, making him one of the most elite warriors in existence. His battle against the demon Primarch Mortarion and his continued survival in the war pushes abilities into supernatural territory. However, since the Grey Knights operate outside the standard Astartes hierarchy, comparing him directly to Calgar is difficult. To declare Calgar the strongest chapter master, one must define strength. If it is sheer combat abilities, other warriors such as Grimnar or Dante may surpass him in raw dueling skill. If it's tactical acumen, few can match his ability to command vast crusades and maintain the stability of Ultramar, the most efficiently governed realm in the Imperium outside Terra itself. Calgar's strength lies in his balance. He is a consummate warrior who has bested greater demons, war bosses and tyrannid biotitans, yet he is also an unrivaled statesman, ensuring Ultramar's survival even in the direst circumstances. Unlike some chapter masters who specialize in sheer aggression or clandestine warfare, Calgar represents the ideal of the Adeptus Astartes, disciplined, adaptable, and unbreakable. Even with the rise of Abrute Gilliman, the Primarch of the Ultramarines, Calgar's legacy remains untarnished. He stepped aside gracefully, taking the role of chapter master in the Ultima founding successor chapters, proving his loyalty transcends personal glory. Few leaders in Warhammer 40K history have displayed such unwavering dedication without succumbing to pride or corruption. So was Marneus Calgar the strongest chapter master? In terms of sheer influence, strategic dominance and balanced martial skill, the argument is compelling. While others may surpass him in certain aspects, be it brute force, age or psychic might, Calgar stands as the embodiment of what it means to be a Space Marine leader. His deeds shaped the fate of the Imperium, and his name remains synonymous with unrelenting resolve. He may not be the most brutal, the most ancient, or the most secretive, but few can claim to have been as indispensable as Marneus Calgar, the Lord of Macragge. This archive has now been fully decoded. Continue your journey into the librarium with the video displayed on screen. The vast wealth of the archives continues to reveal new knowledge of the dark history of the 40K verse. In the grim dark of the far future, there is only war.